You know what I truly think a high-value man is? The easiest way to be a high-value man is a man who's capable of violence. If you look at it from a biological trigger, it doesn't matter if he's got muscles or he's big or he's tall or whatever. Women understand from a biological perspective, they like a man who can fight. It doesn't matter if your man had money, a Ferrari, everything, but if you knew for a fact if any dude stepped to him, he'd get sparked, you wouldn't want him, right? So that's the first thing. The true marker of a high-value man is a man who could say no to pussy. Here's the problem you girls don't understand. All the lower-level dudes, you say, I don't want a high-value man who cheats, da-da-da. If you got a lower-value guy,
cheat up with anybody.
He'll fuck anything.
Period.
He has no choice. If you get a high value guy, at least he has the option to say no to something.
Saying men should be dangerous. By dangerous, that implies I should be ready to threaten someone, to hurt somebody.
No, you should be capable of it. But that doesn't mean you should use it. There's nothing to you otherwise. I'm harmless, therefore I'm good. It's like, no, that isn't how it works. That isn't how it works at all. If you're harmless, you're just weak. And if you're weak, you're not going to be good. You can't be. Because it takes strength to be good. It's very difficult to be good.
Alright, here's the secret to become a high-value individual. Man or woman, doesn't matter. Do not chase them. I wish I could learn this earlier, but here's a quote that I value. In negotiation, the one who has nothing to lose always win the game. So don't be afraid of losing them. You gotta stop investing your emotions way too early. Be grounded and let them come to you. And follow me, no regret.
You would be a true king if you committed to following these 9 pieces of advice before entering the dating world. Before dating anyone, the main goal you should have is to raise your value. Obviously, the path to achieving more value is a never-ending one. However, if you're a young man, you must be honest with yourself because you don't yet have high value. The fun starts right here, right now. It is now time to begin construction. You must temporarily indulge in some selfishness. Before going out and concentrating on all these girls, start focusing on yourself. So, number 1, physical appearance. You must understand that little is more when it comes to fashion. Women like masculine men over fancy, flamboyant, or glamorous ones, and being relaxed and low-key are 2 characteristics that define a manly man. Naturally, you want to dress and carry yourself in a way that gives you the most confidence. But you also need to strike a balance between what girls truly enjoy. I advise choosing more neutral or basic colors, though you can add some vibrant elements. But don't go overboard. Just keep it simple and understated. When you start matching the bright red hat with the bright red sneakers or the bright red shorts, it starts to seem a little crazy. At the end of the day, you should truly pay attention to your body's shape and how the clothes fit you. Number 2, status. I don't mean to sound so trite now. However, it is what it is. You cannot simply be a nobody or an average Joe. Even if you're a young man and claim to not have much status, say you only work at a restaurant, the key thing you need to concentrate on is moving forward and gaining momentum. I often tell people to give everything they have, whether they are flipping burgers, bricks, houses, or whatever else at the moment in their lives. Be the best plumber in the entire city if you are one. And that's how your life begins to advance. You don't need to be the top G, but you do need some form of status, and you need to keep moving forward and leveling up in life to maintain that momentum. Number 3, money. If you actually lack any money, you should not be asking women out on dates. I'm aware that there's a brand new contemporary manner of doing things and that current trends support splitting checks. I don't know. That just seems like Gen Z small guy crap to me. In other words, this is your chance right now, at the start of the relationship. Right now is when the men from the boys are distinguished. Which side, the boys or the men's, do you want to be on? That's just the obvious option, in my opinion. You want to pay for the date and her dinner. You want to be on the men's side. And on top of all that, I mean, as a man, you simply want to be able to buy her things and give her gifts all the time. And as a man, you should naturally desire to do that sort of stuff. It should simply come naturally to you. I don't know about you, but if you don't have that innate need to take care of your girl, I don't know about you. Try going out and dating ladies with no money to see what happens. You may also try taking a female out for a good supper to prove my point. Number 4, masculine energy. I believe that men, and young men in particular, are currently failing to embrace their masculinity on a global scale. Don't get me wrong, they may be extremely busy. They may, be focused and have a fantastic job, but they lack the enthusiasm and presence of a man. They lack those traits that make men macho. You need to really display that macho energy when you're with a girl, especially in the beginning when you're first dating the girl. Number 5, social skills. This is really crucial, particularly in the way you speak to women. Additionally, going out and simply doing it is the only way to develop this skill. And if you have social anxiety disorder as I did, no one is interested. No one will hug you and reassure you that everything is fine. Therefore, you just need to start pushing yourself outside of that box. As we all know, a woman searches for a man who is confident above all else. Therefore, if you're an introvert like me, you need to develop your pseudo-extrovert skills. An introvert who merely presents himself as an extrovert is known as a pseudo-extrovert. You must become very proficient at that. And to be really honest with you, after trying everything, I've discovered that practicing relaxation is the best course of action. Be okay with being silent. This then puts you in a position where you feel cool and satisfied with who you are. You don't feel the need to be Mr. Funny Guy or to impress anyone. That's when that confidence starts to grow, and you just keep growing from there. Number 6, relationship skills. I don't really have much to say about this. Read relationship-related books to up your game. Number 7, your environment. Your room must look like a middle schooler's. Whether you live at home with your parents or have your own apartment, you must envision how James Bond would style your room. It must be spotless and attractive, and you must be picturing it in your mind. You must adopt a mentality like that. Number 8, responsibilities. This one is huge. This is one of those things that, until you reach your 30s, you don't think is a huge problem until you look back and bite your fingers. Look, if I could go back in time and speak to my 20-year-old self, I would advise him to take on as much responsibility and fill up his plate as possible, because doing so will only help him grow into a man and will help him stay mission-focused and price-focused. In fact, I would advise him to experience stress and to maintain a demanding schedule, because these things will help to develop his mental and physical toughness and help him become a man. Men, if you really understand responsibilities, you'll have a good start on life. And on top of that, you won't have time for all the random worthless stuff. Number 9, faith. You need to have faith in something or someone. You've got to stand for something. That's all for today, guys. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button to get more dope content like this every day. Till next time.